If you want to be part of ensuring the existence of one of the few professional gaming media outlets that isn't being ruined, go to patreon.com/secondwindgroup and please consider giving whatever you can spare. Welcome back to Yahtzee Tries, where we kicked things off this week with Promise Mascot Agency. From the developers of Paradise Killer, a very unique fantastical visual novel detective game, comes something from a very different sort of area indeed, if also very visual novel adjacent.
The voice acting is all in Japanese, but we got English subby-dubby wub-wubs.
What fundamentally is the difference between being respectful and being deferential, do we think?
What the fuck is that?
I think it's one of the McNuggets. In Promise Mascot Agency, we play a disgraced Yakuza enforcer who is sent to a mysterious dying Japanese town to run a mascot agency, with gameplay split between roaming a mini sandbox map in our truck, looking for new characters to engage with and hidden pickups, and a business sim in which we send our recruited mascots off on jobs and rescue them from difficult situations by using card battling mechanics, which is already quite a few diverse things to split ourselves between. I'm driving.
I looked at chat for a second. What has happened?
It's a visual novel, but I'm driving. I'm really bad at driving as well. Is that guy gonna betray us? That guy's got betrayers written all over him.
Yeah, they've got the same pose. Do they have the same last name?
I'm not paying that much attention.
Neither am I.
The obvious influence is the Yakuza games. The whole business sim thing smacks of that one mini-game in Yakuza 4 where you run a hostess club, and the game's even lifted some of the same voice talent apparently. But the madcap energy of the visuals and driving around the sandbox put me more in mind of No More Heroes. So there you go. Yakuza meets No More Heroes. That's your one-line blurb to put on the video thumbnail. Whee!
You are skirting that line something fierce, man. You're coming so close to that fence, it's actually impressive. Sorry, just got it. Did Yahtzee die? Because it looks like he's either in heaven or very bright hell. Yeah, regardless, have a nice stream, gents.
Laugh it up, assholes. Maybe my camera is just reflecting my effervescent personality. Considering it's a British developer, it's a remarkably authentic imitation of Japanese humour, and I enjoyed my hour with the game enough to want to keep playing. Obviously, it being influenced by Yakuza, 1 hour was never going to be long enough to get deep into the core gameplay loop, but for the record, it got its hooks in. Something about the juxtaposition of cutesy mascots and deadpan Japanese murderers scratches the right itch for me. A failed mascot. For obvious reasons.
Watch out, here comes another tutorial. Dodge it.
It's a self-conscious tofu. As any tofu would be. I'm a bit iffy about the card battle minigame because I had no idea what the little symbols on the cards meant or how they applied to knocking damage off the enemy health bar, but maybe I'd learn from experience. Yes, I'm filing this one under probably gonna put more time in. Ask me about it in like 5 streams time and I might have more opinions. Our second game was The Midnight Walk, which looked at first glance like one of those artsy cinematic platformers about a little oblivious innocent child navigating a dark terrifying environment a la Limbo or Little Nightmares, but to my surprise the little adorable teapot child in all the key art isn't the playable character. And that guided me towards this. Key.
Oh, that might be used for the keyhole that we walked past.
Oh my goodness. Inventory puzzling.
Oh, I like that lighting.
Yeah, it's a match.
Cool.
As I should probably have guessed from all the things in the Steam page reminding me that the game is playable in VR, it's actually a first-person game, and the Teapot Boy is our support NPC. One can also deduce that it's intended for VR from the way one of the main gameplay mechanics is picking up a thing with your hand, doing a thing with the thing in your hand, and then standing back like you've blown your own fucking mind. That's the theme of today's, stream, I suppose. Helping the weird stuff. Piss off, audio log. We don't like your kind. Man, what's your problem?
Oh shit, he's having a problem on you now.
Oh, he is hostile. I wanted to make sure. Yeah. Yes, I'm assuredly very scared. Midnight Walk comes to us from the creators of Lost in Random, and they certainly seem to have a distinct visual style they prefer, the gloomy stop-motion American McGee's Nightmare Before Christmas look. Unlike Lost in Random, which was a much more combat and deck-building focused affair, Midnight Walk plays more like a first-person version of Limbo or Little Nightmares, one of those cinematic walking sim type games where the goal is just to keep advancing towards the right, or in this case towards a mountain, with your progress held up by the odd puzzle and very brief stealth challenge, occasionally switching gears into very brief chase sequences. Wah 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 wah. Candle! It's the only game mechanic I've found so far. I'm fucking making the most of it.
Oh, he's... Oh, what's your social security number? Chase him. Chase the plot.
Come back here, plot. Ha, that monster was a pussy. I bet we never see him again. But I'd like to see him again, and it's because I'm going to give him a piece of my mind. And yeah, the animation, the visuals, the mood created by the audio was all very effective at setting the tone, but I wasn't really getting hooked in. Maybe it wouldn't have felt so underweight as a gameplay experience if I had been playing it in VR. I imagine it would have been a lot easier to see what was going on in the gloomy environments too, with the TV screen strapped to my fucking face. Right, now I got one or two things to say to you from inside this cupboard. You need to stop piddling about. Oh, that didn't help at all. Our next game is The Precinct, an isometric sandbox game not unlike the old 2D GTAs, but where we play a cop on the beat who has to arrest crims, always with only the sanctioned amount of violence. What does that say about the ways our culture has changed in the days since GTA 1? That back in the days of Tarantino and Guy Ritchie movies, the fantasy was to live the life of a smart-talking crim, but nowadays the fantasy is experiencing a world where cops are actually competent and do their fucking jobs. Well, now I'm overthinking it. Oh shit, we were in-game this whole time. Sorry, was I following you or the other guy? I guess I'm following the other guy. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited for my first day. Oh. Slow and steady, you say? Can do. Meow, 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 meow. Red light, I don't care. In a repeat of the skin deep situation, we only had time to play the prologue before the main title dropped before the stream had to end, and the main thing that struck me was how wildly the gameplay oscillated in the first few in-game days. We go from a desperate bank robbery and shootout to issuing tickets to improperly parked cars, then straight from that to piloting a fucking police chopper, and then to issuing speeding fines. Hey boss, I figured out how my gun works. Out of the way!
No, the $5 Oh no! The people! Did you run them over?
Oops, don't do that.
Whoop!
Not you, not me,
oh,
idiot!
No!
Once again, I'm feeling like we have a game here that needed to pick a fucking lane. Are we an 80s cop movie style action extravaganza where we play the last line of defense in a city gone mad? Or is this a genteel dad game work simulator about finding satisfaction in the little successes of life? Am I the suspect vehicle now because I ran into all those other cars? Good pursuit. Good boy.
Good pursuit.
Well, ate a hot dog, murdered several people. A good first day, I think. Now, where's my car? I'd need to play longer to see if the action shootouts or the everyday police work has the most presence once the game lets you off the leash. Either would be fine, I think, and the game's well designed enough with nice intuitive controls, nice contextual menu system for deciding to what precise degree you'd like to brutalise the civvies today. Yeah, it's basically parked. Oh, I had a stunt stick. I could have used that this whole time. Someday I'm gonna run this place.
You went from shooting a man in the back to having to give a parking ticket?
Yep. Plus, there's a lot of unintentional comedy I can enjoy whenever my car plows through multiple lampposts and civilians to the utter indifference of my superiors. And I like how the title screen encapsulates the game's central dichotomy: exciting car chase happening in front of extremely bored-looking man. Our final game this week is Nitro Express, an anime-style side-on shooter with a name that sounds like a trendy fast food coffee chain. I came up with that joke in the stream, but I'm saying it again in case it gets lost in the cut. We need to prove that tiny schoolgirls are important in any hostage crisis. Oh, do we only fight robots? I wanted blood. Sorry I blew up your vehicle, civilian, but I needed it to do splash damage to an enemy. In Nitro Express, we play two quirky, underdressed hot anime babes who work for an exclusive division of the police department that employ a lot of heavy firepower against high-tech foes, very much referencing a bunch of classic animes along those lines, such as Gunsmith Cats, Dominion Tank Police, Dirty Pair, etc. Not that I've seen any of this, you understand? It's just that a nerd told me about them once. I got... Oh, what the fuck's going on?
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, we can write reports. I'm gonna write the fuck out of this report.
Wait, what? Is this... What?
And as these characters, we embark upon a series of short 2D side-scrolling levels where we shoot the fuck out of hostile robots in a very Metal Sluggy kind of way. Nitro Express certainly has the great pixel art animation of Metal Slug, as well as the great sense of humour and taste for visual gags, but the gameplay experience has some wrinkly knee socks. Everyone relax. I'm with the anime robot destroying squad. You eat some as well.
All eating it. You're all eating it.
Open your fucking mouths and chow down.
Oh no, they came out of the bathrooms.
Ow. Oh.
Through the water. Oh, crab robot.
The screen's always so busy in the thick of the action, with all the bullets and particle effects being exchanged. It's hard to stay focused, especially with that mandatory robot pal jumping around us that we have to mentally separate from all the evil murdering robot pals. The heads-up display has all the important information crammed together into a barely decipherable box of symbols in the bottom left. Oh boy, is more paperwork available.
Gotta find snacks.
You.
Those snacks?
You, give me snacks.
Shoot down those snacks.
I need snacks. I need all the
Oh,
snacks
there's
you've got.
snacks.
Grenades. More grenades. All the grenades. Oh, reports to right. I'd also say the game's feel is generally wonky. The camera view swings wildly about every time we jump or turn. The controls feel a bit dodgy on the responses, possibly a frame rate issue. It'd only get more annoying the longer you played it, I'm sure, but thankfully the missions are all pretty short, and I appreciate getting to take a moment to breathe and scribble doodles on important department paperwork. How nice that the second police game gave us a way to piss about that doesn't result in so many dead pedestrians.
Entertain, that's what you're calling it now.
We here at Second Wind are well into our second year as a content-producing powerhouse, and we're hoping to keep going into a third, and perhaps even dare we dream a fourth. By donating as little as $1 a month to our Patreon, you can be a part of helping us keep going. Well, subscribe to the $5 tier and you can enjoy all kinds of extra content we keep under the table for the special customers. I myself have been indulging my hobby of making long-form videos in which I explain the lore of video game franchises I don't know much about. As well as some exclusive interviews and other experimental videos I and my colleagues are creating on a monthly basis. Maybe you'll enjoy them, maybe you'll want to join the Patreon so you can tell us they suck. Either way helps the creative process. If you want to be part of ensuring the existence of one of the few professional gaming media outlets that isn't being ruined and or shut down by corporate bastards, go to patreon.com/secondwindgroup and please consider giving whatever you can spare. And if you don't want to do any of that either, I don't know, take up cycling, it's good core exercise.
Is there a lot of to do with Yakuza in Yakuza?
Oh yeah, there's a fair bit of Yakuza-ing. Oh no, Michio.
Oh no, Michio.
Anime girls, you're not supposed to get them wet or feed them after midnight.
Oh, so our support characters like Otacon and MGS4. He's had the most sex of anyone in the Metal Gear franchise.
So much sex. Do not shoot.
Do not shoot
not.
the... Okay, don't shoot the car. All right.
all right.
And I'm learning so much about police procedure.
I feel like if the graffiti's good, you shouldn't get in trouble. Uh-oh.
Yeah, let's try the spike strip again. And we'll keep doing the spike strip until you do it properly. Bored of you. Okay, I'll go back to the office and write some papers.
Oh no, it won't let you.
Oh, guess we're just stuck with this.